Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today, we got a massive one for you. Alright, if you don't want to be spoiled, you can stick around for a little bit, but we will be going over the leaked official Chapter 3 teaser trailer with event stuff in there as well. But we're not going to start with that. Alright, we're going to start with this. Still big news, but Donald Mustard has once again switched his banner. Alright, and here it is. I think let me first show you all the combined images. He switched his banner 3 different times with variations of this image over the past few months, right? Now, yeah, so they all just combined to make one. I think we can assume this is what the black hole is going to look like once the event is done. This will be our 3-day downtime screen, right, as we wait. So, yeah, we were wondering, we assume they all combined and this kind of gave us the final shot. I wonder if there'll be more photos to finish it off, but I think the picture has been painted here. And Donald Mustard didn't stop there. He also posted a video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. He's just being a good guy as he always is. By the way, I just for new viewers who don't know, I always forget to mention this. He's the Chief Creative Officer at Epic Games. He's basically in charge of all storyline stuff. Is how I take it. He's an important guy and he teases all the time. I know most of you know that. But yeah, just being thankful, saying how happy he is to do what he does, right? But then there's a point in the video, there's one, he showed this. The video was all about Midas. His favorite character is Midas, and he confirms that he is alive and not dead. We will likely see more of him in the future. I think we can guarantee that, which makes me happy. He's one of my favorite characters. And so the reason, though, he said that he was looped. When we saw it in the trailer, people always talk about him getting eaten by the shark in the Fortnite trailer. He's confirmed that Midas was in the loop, right? 22 minutes at reset. Sure, he got eliminated, but he comes back, right, for the next match. So he is canonically, how do you say that? Well, you know, he is storyline-wise, he is not gone. And I think we're going to see more of him in Chapter 3. Not only that, once again, he is teased Star Wars. There's an R2-D2 figurine in the background. Every single video he posts, there is a Star Wars reference, all right? Expect a big Star Wars collab Chapter 3. That's probably the thing I want most. A full-on Star Wars themed season with even more skins. I would be a massive fan. I know a lot of people will disagree with me just because it's a full-on bias thing, but yeah, that gets me hyped up, and he just keeps teasing it. It's coming. Now, something that released, I talked about in yesterday's video, was the trailer leak, of course. But something else came out as well, and that was The Rock. And I just want to remind you, The Rock posted a video, and he opened the fridge, and the Foundation helmet was there. He's obviously connected to the Foundation. He is the Foundation. And then there's also this upcoming weapon, it looks like, for Chapter 3. All right, whether it's the Foundations or one of the 7, I don't know. But yeah, I talked about it, but for you that didn't want to be spoiled, probably didn't watch that video yesterday, and there it is. And to finalize that, Ben says, I still sit here and wonder if the Foundation will ever take his helmet off and actually look like The Rock. Right? Aren't we all wondering? Like, we know Dwayne Johnson is the Foundation, but are we going to see it happen, like, in-game? During this live event, even I think that'd be a hilarious, iconic moment if it happens. A little weird, but cool. We're all thinking it, right? When's it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Okay, a couple things before we talk about the trailer. A lot of Chapter 3 stuff, dissect it. First, live event. This is coming up here Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be live streaming here on the channel. I need a thumbnail. All right, I'll give $100 to the best thumbnail out there. All you gotta do is go to my Twitter, send me a tweet with your work. Everyone I usually use has no time, so I'm coming to you. All right, submit via Twitter. Thanks to everyone who does. I had some examples there of my previous live stream thumbnails. Now, HypeX, Epic requested me and other leakers to not post leaks during the 19 downtime, and I'll most likely do what they said if they're willing to take this seriously instead of just stopping 2 to 3 leakers from leaking. He gave them some ideas. It's funny because they requested this yesterday, and the leakers were debating what they were going to do, and then Epic Games accidentally leaked the most, one of the most important things, the Chapter 3 teaser trailer. The leakers are giving them a hard time for that, but it actually comes down to this guy right here, Tiger HyperX. And someone says, even if they do this embargo leak, won't this the small leakers with 30, 40 followers, whatever, post it and then they'll blow up because none of the big guys are doing it because they agreed? But apparently they can't because their agreement involves us, the F model team. If we agree, we will not distribute mappings, which will make leaking very limited. Also, they'll implement breaking changes, and we won't fix until the downtime is over. So that's a lot of nonsense to me, but basically this Tiger X guy, if he agrees, then there's not going to be major leaks. And he has agreed. That's the main point. So from the live event, after the live event, during the downtime, to the next chapter, there will be minimal leaks. I will cover everything and anything that goes public here on the channel. So I'm your guy. Subscribe, turn your noties on. But the leakers won't be providing as much as usual. So take that as you will. I just wanted to give you an idea of how it's going to look. All right, this is it. We're now talking about the big stuff. All right, I'm going to play the trailer again in 3 seconds. You got to click off if you don't want it spoiled. 2, 1. So you know we had to play it one more time. All right, I got to go into the background for you. And it reveals a lot, but it still leaves a lot unanswered at the same time. So it's honestly just hyped me up more. I don't mind a bit of the spoiler. The obvious spoiler is we know what the end of the event is going to look like, right? That's what this trailer shows, but we don't know in the in-between. Like, how does Jones end up in the water so far away from the island? What brings him there? How do we defeat the Cube Queen and her army? But there are a couple things we do know, such as this shot. Holy man, this has got to be inspired from Star Wars, man, right? So basically what we've learned is the mothership, the initial one, was part of a fleet. That was like the mothership was there's a lot of other motherships out there, and then there's this mother planet looking thing, Death Star looking thing, right? It gives me serious Star Wars vibes. So I'm sure he took inspiration. Donald Mustard took inspiration from that. So that's the first thing we notice here, is there are so many motherships out there. Now, I, of course, I asked you guys in the video, leave your comments down below. There's a lot of you smarter than I am, and it was really late, and I just wanted to get the video out, so we didn't have time. So let's read some comments, some really good comments. Daniel Yanadov. I tried. I hope that's right. I have an idea. What if the mothership that we took down last season was not the Cube Queen main ship, but more like a simple transport? Kind of like in Star Wars, Emperor Palpatine had his own shuttle, but sometimes he had to use the normal Imperial ones. I'm saying that because the mothership last season had a purple glow, unlike the new ones that we can see in the trailer that have a golden glow. Interesting. Also, the Death Star looking thing may be the main ship, and that's what will cause the live event, kind of like a battle station or super weapon. So the idea is that the Cube Queen has used this cube pyramid as a signal device, right? To signal her army where they're at and to come meet her here so they can take us down, right? And I think that's right. I think that's a heck of a theory. The other one here. After the map gets flipped from clean power, a huge wave comes towards the player and pushes them away. So we might have a solo event at the start of the season where we have to swim to the island or something like that. Boom, another great point, right? The event ends. That seems to be the end of the event, where the wave hits us and it goes black, right? So new season, Chapter 3, Season 1, we jump in, and there is a cinematic / something that we have to play through. And swimming back to the island, whether we got to dodge some things or complete some tasks on the way, I don't know, but I think Clean Power's onto something here as well. And finally, when we saw the Foundation falling into the water in the Season 7 trailer, this is the water he fell into. Maybe that's why Agent Jonesy is there as well. I just want to say this is not correct, all right? From the Gotham Foundation times Batman comics, we now know that the Foundation, when he came out of the water, that was Gotham, all right? He fell into a rift and he went to Gotham City. So no, this is not the same water as the Foundation fell into when he sacrificed himself. And I mean, we all want to talk about the new map. I gotta be honest, right when I saw it, like, you know the photo, it looks like Paradise Palms, right? It looks like the mountains and hills from our old desert biome. And I got nervous for a second. Like, in my late night brain, I'm like, they're not just doing the OG map again, right? Like, I do not want the OG map. I want parts of it. I want a bit of that nostalgia back, but come on, man. For someone who's played for so long, I want that fresh feeling. And Epic Games knows that. I know I'm a part of the majority. There might be some of you out there who want that OG map back, but I know most of us want something new. So with that being said, though, that looks eerily similar to the old biome that we had. And I do want to hear your thoughts on that map-wise. Like, do you see anything else there? That's kind of all I've got, is we got similarities to Paradise Palms and the old desert biome. I'd love for you to add on. Thanks for watching. Code TheCampingRusher for the new Battle Pass. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.